What's up, folks? How's it going? It's Erica here. Nice to see you again on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna keep on making money on binary options and I'll teach you this craft. Watch this video up to the end and you'll come to know loads of interesting stuff. In the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel where you can ask me any questions you have. There is also a link to my Telegram channel there, where I share my daily trading signals. And it gets better. If you text me on Telegram, you will get a link to the PocketOption registration, which will give you a 50% bonus to your deposit. And that's for free. And now, we're switching to PocketOption and let's go trading. We see the price chart of a non-exchange currency pair, but I want to trade on exchange currency pairs. So I choose them from the list of the available ones. Between these three assets, I will choose the Euro-Canadian dollar currency pair and I will add it to my chart. I can't do without technical indicators, so I'll connect the Donchian channel, the stochastic oscillator and the Arun indicator. Now let's make Donchian less sensitive by increasing the period to 50, thereby smoothing out market volatility and determining a stronger trend. As you can see, the boundaries on Donchian have expanded somewhat, while the price is between conditional support and resistance levels. Now we will set up the correct display of trading time, replacing the real time by 1 minute. Let me remind you, this is the shortest period of a trade. The amount for today's trades will be $300. At this point, we can say we have finished our setup and we can start searching for entry points. We see that the stochastic oscillator and Arun indicators show contradictory signals. Of course, this is not very good, but I still make a decision and I open a down trade. And that's what I saw. Stochastic lines, being in the oversold zone, moved up, trying to get out of it, thereby giving a signal about a possible increase in price. The red line of Arun, responsible for the downtrend, was near the level of 100, and the blue line at the same time was near the level of 50, and this gave me a signal about the strength of the bears and, accordingly, a possible decline in price. There is a contradiction, but since I increased the number of Donchian periods to 50, this allowed me to see a strong trend. The price was in the area of a lower border, and even a minute ago they were able to push it down, which made me conclude that there was a strong downtrend. As we see, I was not mistaken. The completion of the trade brings me $276. A good start of the day. Today I want to tell you why I trade exchange-traded currency pairs and whether there is any difference between exchange-traded and over-the-counter currency pairs. But first, let's look at what markets there are. As part of the global financial market, it is customary to distinguish between main segments: stock, including futures, foreign exchange, insurance, investment, and capital markets. For an ordinary investor, or as we usually call them, a trader, the first two segments are of interest. And I will open a down trade, since there is no need to forget about trading, and I will continue. For ordinary traders, only the stock, including futures and foreign exchange markets, are of interest, while all others are for professionals. Primary securities, stocks and bonds are traded on the stock market. The futures market is the place of circulation of derivatives, future contracts, futures, forwards, options, swaps. In the foreign exchange market, as its name implies, currency exchange takes place. And so, depending on how the process of circulation of financial instruments is organized, markets are usually divided into exchange and over-the-counter. If we consider the stock, futures or foreign exchange markets, there are exchange and over-the-counter segments in each of them. But look, our trade's coming to an end and brings in another $276. And I will continue. The stock market is an asset trading organized by the exchange. It establishes the procedure for conducting trades and settlements, the list of traded instruments, and other rules. Counterparties are looking for each other inside the exchange platform through their brokers, and the exchange acts as a guarantor when concluding trades. An exchange is a legal entity that has a trading address and opening hours. Previously, coming to the stock exchange meant literally coming to this platform and making trades with other traders live. And again, I will open a down trade because the situation does not change on our chart and the signals are the same. A strong downtrend is very clear visible, in which the price pushes down the lower limit of the downtrend. But back to the stock exchange, for today it is no longer necessary to personally come to an exchange. Now everything has become much simpler and more convenient and accessible. The exchange trading market has become almost completely online. However, the main task of the exchange remains the same: to organize trades and act as a guarantor of the trades. The OTC segment of any market exists outside the exchange and is much less regulated. The OTC market is not tied to any platform and exists virtually. Now let's go back to our trade. It's being completed and it brings in another $276. Great. Using indicators, we easily find favorable points for opening trades. Continuing to search for the next one, I will continue my story. And so, the OTC market is not tied to any platform and exists virtually. In some ways, it can certainly be called more free. At the same time, the parties do not have any guarantees from a third party that the asset will be transferred to the buyer or the funds to the seller. And this is a very disturbing moment. By encouraging future investors to take their money to the stock market, brokers mean the stock exchange. Although theoretically it is possible to buy shares directly from the owner, an individual or a company. However, this is due to a lot of inconveniences, starting from the search for a counterparty and ending with documentation. The exchange trading market assumes that all these concerns are taken over by the exchange. The interests of the client on the exchange are represented by a broker. It receives orders from the trader through the trading terminal and conducts the corresponding operations. The prices that a trader sees in their terminal are real trades or orders from other traders. I'll probably open another down trade for 1 minute. There is a very strong trend and it continues. Why miss it? So the exchange trading market provides a private trader with access to a global trading platform where we can carry out trades with other similar traders. Neither the exchange nor the broker are interested in any of the traders earning or losing money. Their business is built on receiving commission payments that bidders pay regardless of their results. But the over-the-counter or unorganized market is characterized by the absence of strict rules for conducting trades with securities, a fairly high level of risk. At the same time, the legislation of different states tries to establish certain requirements for participants. And another trade brought a profit of $276, but it wasn't as clear as the previous ones. Let's watch the price and at the same time continue the conversation. The over-the-counter market, unlike the exchange market, does not have strict rules for conducting trades between participants. It's not focused on stocks and bonds of the most reliable issuers, and also does not have a guarantee of the traders due to the lack of participation of the platform. When working with the over-the-counter market, there is no formal structuring of work, and the investor is able to carry out trades at any time convenient for him, provided there is sufficient liquidity, and also potentially higher profitability is provided than on the exchange market. But the main difference between these platforms is that the real price of an asset usually diverges from the price declared by a broker or an online platform. Now let's go back to our trading. We see that the price has started to grow, but now its growth slowed down, and I perhaps will open another down trade for 1 minute. The situation resembles our first trade. The stochastic shows a possible price increase, and the Arun indicator, on the contrary, about its possible decline. I chose a trade specifically for a decline because, as I said earlier, the price growth has slowed down, and with a strong downtrend, a resumption of price decline is very likely. Continuing my story, I want to note that due to the absence of an official price of the asset, brokers in over-the-counter trading can announce to the buyers sellers a smaller trading amount, but in fact they sell it for more and take the difference to themselves, and such moments are more difficult to analyze. Nevertheless, in the conditions of the development of the over-the-counter market, it is able to be on a par with the exchange in terms of convenience of making trades. And our trade again ended with a profit of $276. This concludes the trading session, and I am ready to have a look at the results. It took me less than 10 minutes to make $1,380. That's a nice result. Today we went over the stock and over-the-counter markets and covered the similarities and the differences. As I have said, I prefer trading exchange-traded currency pairs with absolutely transparent prices. To my way of thinking, the market is unpredictable as it is. There's no need to add more uncontrolled parameters into it. You remember the prices of one and the same asset may differ in these two markets, but I'd hazard a guess you already know this, and you have already chosen assets that you'll be comfortable working with when trading independently. Yet, let me remind you that it is essential that you carefully assess the current market situation before entering a trade. By and large, I recommend you to use the indicators whose signals you can read, for this helps reduce the risk and make profit in the long term. I would like to encourage you to keep trading binary options because, as we can see, the analysis techniques are super simple here. And before we say goodbye, in the description below this video you will find a link to my Telegram channel where you can ask me any questions you have. You will also find a link to my private Telegram channel there where I share my daily trading signals. And it gets better, if you direct message me on my private Telegram channel, you will receive a personal link to the PocketOption registration, which will give you a whopping 50% bonus to your deposit for free. Now, dear friends, this is a pretty nice offer, and I do hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for being with me all this time. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like it, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. That's about all for today. Good luck in the market. Take care, folks, and see you soon in the next video.